What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we'll be sketching a comic version of Captain Marvel. Let's begin our lesson by sketching a circle in the center of our page. We move to the side grip. Using the flat edge of our pencil, let's start at the very top. Just going to lightly work our way around the left side. Then coming down and in towards the middle. And we'll go around the right side. Now from here we're going to add a set of guidelines. Let's start at the very top in the middle. Sketch a line coming straight down the middle towards the bottom of our page. And extend that up towards the top. Let's add another guideline on the side of our circle. So we'll start with the left, coming down, and then we'll pull that back up. Now let's add another guideline going across the center of our circle from left to right. So we'll start right in the middle, extend this out toward the left, and go out towards the right. Now from here we're going to block out the inside corner of the eyes. From that center line, let's move over towards the left, sketch a line coming all the way down towards the bottom. We'll extend that up towards the top of our circle, and then we'll take that same distance over on the right and do the same thing. Now from here, let's block in the upper eyelid. From this point, we're going to step down, curve the eye going up, and then out towards that center line. Line this up on the right, going out towards the right side. Now from the top of the eyelid, we're going to draw a half circle, coming down towards the bottom of the eye, and then back up on the outside. And we'll do the same thing on the right, coming down and then up. From the outside of the iris, we're going to step out, curve the eye coming down, underneath, and then just pull that back up on the inside. Now from here, we're going to block in the eyebrows. From this point, we're going to angle the eyebrow going up and out, just lining up with the outside edge of the eye. Do the same thing on the right. And then from the end, angle down and out. Now the mouth is going to sit along the bottom of our circle. So let's add a guideline going out toward the left and then the right. Let's block in the upper lip. From that center point, step up, angle up and out toward the left and right. And then from the top, angle down and out. Let's connect the corners of the mouth with another curve, coming down towards the bottom of the lip, and then we'll bend that back up. Now with the mouth in place, we're going to step up and just mark off the bottom edge of the nose, so right about here. And then from that center point, we're going to draw in a circle, going all the way up, and then back down. Let's go to the side of the nose, angle the nostrils going up and out. Now I'm going to go back out to the side, slope the head coming down towards the jaw. Let's start from the left side of our circle, angle this down, and then in towards that bottom line. And then go back to the bottom lip, step down, just mark off the chin with a straight line. Now I'm going to go back out to the jaw, we're going to curve the head coming down, and then just bending that in towards that center point. Now that we have the basic shape of the face, let's go up and block in the hair. We're going to start on this line on the right. So we curve the hair going up, round at the top, going over towards the left. I'm just going to bend this down, across the forehead, and then sweep that out. Let's go to the outside of that curve, draw a straight angle line going up towards the top of the head. Now you want to sweep the hair out towards the side. So let's start from this point, going up, then bending that down. Just going to round this out, and then push the line going out towards the side of our page. Now when you go back up to the top, curve the head going up, and then bending that down. Just going to bend this down and then out. Let's go back to the center and do the same thing on the right. Going up, rounding out the head, come down, and just merge with this bottom line. Let's go to that center line on the side, curve the hair coming down, and then out. Now we're going to tuck the ears along the side of the head. From the left side, we're going to step out, curve the ear coming down, and then in, and do the same thing on the right. And then from the bottom of the earlobe, curve the hair coming down and back out. And to go back to the jaw, step in, draw 2 straight lines coming down the side of the neck. So start with the left side, come all the way down, and do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to line up with the tip of the chin over toward the left side, slope the shoulders coming down and out, go over towards the right, and then do the same thing. Let's go back to the base of the neck, draw 2 straight angled lines going out towards the side, and then going back up. It's going to connect those 2 points with a curve, coming down and then up. Let's leave a gap in the center and draw 2 lines, one coming down on the left and then one on the right. Now that we have the basic shape of our drawing, let's go back and take out these guidelines. Now that we have our clean drawing, we're going to go in with the tip of our pencil and start adding some detail and shape to the eyes. Let's start from the inside of the left eye, just working our way up towards the top of the eyelid. I'm just going to add a little bit of thickness as we go. Now from the outside, I'm just going to thicken up the eyelid, just bring that back in. Also adding a few lashes along the outside, just blending these out. And coming down along the bottom. And then just fading that in. And go back and add that fold along the inside of the eye, along the top. Now we're going to go and just trace out the outside of the iris. And adding a small highlight circle on the top right of the eye. And adding the pupil in the center, just tucked in behind that highlight, and then we'll just darken that up. I'm just going to darken up the top of the iris and just fade that out as we come down, going around that highlight. Just adding a little bit of shadow along the top of the eye and along the side, and we'll just blend that out. Now at this stage, I'm just going to move around the eye and add a little bit of shadow, starting with the top and working our way in towards the nose. Now we're going to go in and just add some detail to the eyebrows, starting with the bottom edge. Just working our way towards the outside. And we'll add some thickness, just blending this out towards the point. From here, we're just going to move down and start detailing out the nose, starting with the tip, and then working our way out towards the nostrils. Now moving down, just detailing out the mouth, starting with the upper lip. And just adding some shape along that center seam. And then we'll shade the inside. Now that we've drawn in the face, I'm going to go back in with the side edge of my pencil, just work my way around the hair, just adding a little bit of loose texture, starting from the center point, starting with the left side. So just going to sweep the hair going out, and just pull that back in. Just using these broad strokes to add a little bit of texture, and then just working from that center seam and working our way out. We'll just swirl the hair back around along the ends. And just working with the flow of the hair. Now we're just going to work in the right side. I'm just working our way around the edge of that circle and bending the hair going out. Just adding a darker shadow along the underside of the hair. Now I'm just going back and adding some more layers. And we go back and add some more shape to the side of the head, coming down towards the jaw. And rounding out the jaw. Now the hair is going to cast a shadow across the head on the left side. So just darken up that edge and then just fade that out. I'm going to add a light reflection along the bottom edge of the head. So we're going to start the shadow on the inside and then just fade that out. We're going back and just adding some more detail to the hair. And we're just working that dark shadow from behind the head and then working our way out. Just bringing that in towards the neck. And we'll start adding some more curls going around in opposite directions. Now let's go and start adding some detail to the neck and shoulders. And I'm just going to add some very rough tones to the body and the neck. I'm going to add a medium tone to the neck area, then add a dark shadow cast from the head along the top of the neck. I'm just going to pull the shadow over towards the left side. I'm going to go back with the tip of my pencil and start refining the texture in the hair. I don't have to go too detailed. Just going to add a little bit more softness and some structure. Now I'm just going back and adding some darker lashes along the top. And just thickening up the eyelid. And this will really help enhance the look of the eyes. And as we get closer to the end of our drawing, I'll tighten up my shadows and add a little bit more detail, and that's pretty much it. There's our comic illustration of Captain Marvel. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.